Hey, what's up, everyone? A long time no see. It's almost a month since I streamed last time. And yeah, happy to be here. Hope you'll enjoy as well. And today we are going to play some micros. The almost lowest stakes on GG Poker. We are going to play the $1 stakes. And we will focus on simple but effective play against recreationals. So how to really crush them and how to not overthink things. And yeah, let's go. We'll see how it goes. Let's open a game. Good. Oh, tables. We go here. We see the table. Everything is there. Everything is fresh. Great. Oh, $10. Oscar would be happy. Not. It's funny. Like he kind of hates these. Um, yeah, like against recreationals, I tend to not raise the like quote unquote bad hands. King six off is not a bad hand, but it's not a good hand either. On the 4-4-4, I mean, usually I just bet on very dry boards, but it's like kind of weird that he is betting, like that he's checking. So I'll check myself. And now I know, like people are afraid to face overcards or something, but in the end, if he has two overcards from turn to river, he has very little equity. So I just call, give him the opportunity to bluff the river. So he's not, and then I'm going to bet big, but not too big. I want to get calls by maybe ace high, king high kind of hands. Oh, luckily he hit a deuce. Probably would have won a little bit more if I bet more, but yeah, it's fine. It's okay. But good to know he's like limping the 7 deuce suited. Now he's limping the button, so we definitely give him a recreational mark. Very important. Try to be disciplined. And that's like one of the best habits you can implement, always marking the recreational. You will find him again, especially when you play without a HUD. It's good to know that who's a recreational and who not. And a 7 suited. We are going to min raise pre-flop, and now a very dry board. We just bet 1BB. So what we are trying to do is, we're not trying to fold out draws or something or ace highs. We are just trying to do folding out two random cards, right? So if he has 8-6 off, what is he going to do, right? So these are the hands we are targeting. So we just bet 1BB. That's totally enough. No need to go for like half pot and stuff. Like just one big blind, more than enough. Ace deuce off, 4 big blinds. So against the 4 big blind raise, I would be super tight, especially against this player, right? So we have already a couple of reads. We know this guy limped, right? He limped 7 to suited, he limped from the button. Now he's suddenly going for a 4x. So I think from this player, I would say this, this is pretty strong. And here again, like very fast, like not more than 3-bet to 6 big blinds. I expect this to be strong. At least what he considers as strong, right? It might be a king 10 off. Maybe he thinks king 10 off is a super strong hand, right? Now he's going crazy. Okay. Yeah, like sometimes you kind of feel that people are kind of going crazy, like maybe tilting, maybe being bored or something, and then they just do stuff. So yeah, I mean, be good to be aware of these kind of things as well. Oh, he's limping again. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is more on a like weaker, but I mean, Jack 3 off. We're not going to do anything with that. Dum, 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 dum. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm. Yeah, not much going on here. He's checking on the 7-8-9. And then on the ace, he's checking again. Let's see. Okay, king 5 suited. So limping king 5 suited. I mean, it's not a strong hand, right? But I think against an ISO, he's definitely calling. So it's not like total trash. At least it's a suited hand and the king. Should we do a gold challenge? I don't even know if you can complete a gold challenge when you're playing $1 stakes. Maybe the 50 cents. 180. The lowest 1 hour challenge. Let's see. Can complete. I doubt we can, but I mean, it's 50 cents. Better having it than needing it, right? Good. Ace king off. Yeah, we are certainly going to play this hand. Hope for a big raise this time. Yeah, 4x. Against the 4x, I'm not going to be fancy or something. I'm just going to jam. I expect him to call very often. So, yeah, and I dominate his range, of course. But I also expect this to be like more on the stronger side. Ace jack maybe or something like that. Ace 9. I mean, that's not a weak hand, right? Split pot. That's actually the best thing that can happen, especially when you are in like in a pool or something. Then splitting against the recreational, and you're still like you're winning a lot of EV, and then you still can't play against him. There's nothing better than that, right? King 7 off. One fish and one so far unknown player. Just fold that. I mean, GTO wise, we never raise a King 7 off from the button. King 8 off is like the weakest hand that we raise, and this is also very marginal, GTO wise. But against recreation is also like I wouldn't increase my range. Like, yeah, I expect this to be weak or weaker, but Ace 9 off plays pretty badly, and I would be surprised to see a hand like Queen 5 suited like limp and then call against an all-in. But just go all in directly, 18.5 big blinds. I think that's the best thing to do, especially with an offsuited hand. Like non-all-in ISO, this hand doesn't flop so well, right? So when we hit our ace, we have huge fold equity. And if we don't hit our ace and there's just like very like wet board or something, then yeah, we are getting donked on a lot. So I think just ISO jamming should be standard. 8, 7, 3, two options. We can see bet, it's okay, but usually against fish or unknown players, I don't like to barrel too much. So I just start with the jack. Let's see what he's doing. Usually then I go for a delay and bet, but here on the 9, should I even bet? I don't know. I mean, we could against some draws and stuff get a little bit of value, but I also like to sometimes check call and take a look. And now I check again. Like I think like an 8, he's probably betting on a flop. A 7, yeah, he might have a 7 and a 3 that he's now checking back. But I think now on the ace he might bluff. I don't know why, but he might, right? So because people just feel like they kind of have to or something. I mean that's a little bit unfortunate. I think I probably would have. Yeah, I kind of lost the bet against this hand. But against pure air, the check is definitely better. King 9 against ace 3. Okay, nice. Full house. So we have a pretty deep heads up against the recreational where we already have a couple of reads on, so that's very valuable. And this is a very good and profitable situation. So he seems to be very straightforward. We're just going to play then straightforward ourselves as well. Oh, nice. Hey, the Arcane. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Yeah, so my game plan against this specific player will be to just limp my bottom and playable hands and then raise my strongest hands. And then I'll just c-bet a lot. especially on dry board structures. So pretty standard and straightforward. I'm not going to barrel much. On this board, on the king, like some people barrel, but I mean, yeah, we could. It's probably profitable, but we can also just check. I don't think this player will just bluff a lot when I check back here. So I'm going for a bet check bet, and he can still have an 8. I don't want to, yeah. So and now I don't even need to bet very big because I want to fold out some random flows from the flop, right? There's an ace and a king coming. So, but I also don't want to bet like too little. So I hope he's also sometimes folding a deuce. Yeah. I mean some recreations will do. The king and the ace are very scary, I think. So yeah, but I also don't want to lose too much, right? Hello, hey, what's up? Yeah, 3x. So Jack 3 suited for me too weak. Defend, especially against him. He doesn't seem to do this like all the time, right? 8-7 suited, I think raising and limping both fine, but I think I mean just try to play lowest variance poker as possible against this guy. Out color raise. The good thing is, even if 4x I'm calling. I mean, I don't love it, but I'm calling because if I hit something, they will just overplay their hands. Like just like random ace highs and stuff, they might just overplay it. And hitting an open and a straight flush draw definitely helps as well. Question is now, should I jam the flop and take my huge equity against everything, or should I just call and very often just get it all in? The problem is, if he's betting half pot, he will bet the turn almost always. So I am going to jam here. Because then having 9 big blinds in a huge pot and having to fold, and sometimes I even have fold equity, right? So I think that's a pretty cool play here. Nice. We like that. That was like the best outcome, that he's just folding. Ace queen. I think even with around 13 big blinds, I'm just going to open jam this hand. Yeah, I mean min raise, yeah. You might even make an argument for limping, but usually I just open jam. They just call very weak hands. Okay. Yeah, so against this player, I'm pretty sure I'm making like 200 chips per game or something. In a deeper one. Yeah, definitely not. Please never call like king 8 off against a player like this. Like this is the first jam, right? And he was like 3 or 4xing like ace 9 off. Jam at this stack depth will probably be like quite strong, right? So king 9, king 8 off, and we have very good reads against him and stuff. Ace 5 off is a raise and a fold, right? So and here, yeah, I mean a check raise would suck, but he still is a recreational, and I think he's not going to raise a lot. So I'm just going to bet myself, protecting a little bit, getting a little bit of value. And well, one of my favorite lines is like bet check snap, so checking back the turn with a plan to bluff catch the river. But here I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to bet small, like 2 big blinds, and then check back river, right? So I still think we have a little bit of value, but yeah, like 0.5 big blinds. So old school. 3x. Oh yeah. Very good odds. A lot of buzzer draws, but I really don't see this guy actually bluff jamming anything. Not him. Like against other fish, I would snap call. Against him, I'm not going to fall. 3x from random fish on small blind heads up 6 to 7 big blinds. Can I shove all king x hands? Yeah, I mean, kind of depends, right? Yeah, I mean, ace queen is different. Yeah, but I expect this to be strong. I mean, it's not the weakest hand, but it's also not like it's not the strongest hand, but also not the weakest hand, right? Yeah, like, he got us. Got us. 3x from random fish on heads up small blind, 6 to 7 big blinds. Can I shove all king x hands? It really depends, right? So against this guy, for example, I wouldn't. If I would have king 3 off, I would just fold. And I actually even fold against some players against an all-in with 6 to 7 big blinds when I just have king 3 off, king deuce off or something, right? So I would say if you have king 8 or king 9, yeah, then jam, because he can have way weaker hands, also like hands like jack 10 and stuff, right? But yeah, jack 9, queen 8, queen 10. Yeah, like your opponent could have these kind of hands, yeah. But I mean, like king deuce, king 3, I just fold, to be honest. I don't see the reason to get it in. Like it's just high variance. Like you still have plenty of hands to play against this player. Yeah, I mean we have a gut shot. If he's check raising, he's usually very nutted, and my gut shot is not worth a lot. I can barrel, but not on a 6. 6 like cards to bet again. So I just check. And if he's checking, I'm not even. I mean, I don't know. Good, but usually I have so much fold equity on a flop, and betting like bet check bet, yeah, bet check bet is good, but I always feel so stupid, right? We need to. This is the perfect one. Cito would say, "Bruh, like how can you not bet this? How can you not?" Bet? Yeah, my bad. I should have bet this. He had 10 high, right? Yeah, like he's never folding anything, but I could just bet small, I guess, right? To just fold out his draws. I think his Austria. Oh no, it's Lithuania and his A rank kind of confused me a little bit. But I forgot that we are playing like $1 stacks, and probably everyone here, even the guys from this is Lithuania, right? Oh, Latvia. Oh, I apologize. All the Latvians will hate me now. Fuck. Sorry, guys. It's Latvia, not Lithuania. But I knew it's not Austria, so I think many people will just think it's Austria. My kids are playing outside, but like it's no playing. Like when my kids are playing, it's just like war. It's war. Queen 3 off. A little bit deeper, I would call, but if someone is raising out of like 7 big blinds, yeah, nah, hell nah. It's going to fold. Like, what do I want to hit? Like a queen? Even then. Okay, so now he's raising again. If he would be a regular at some stakes, then I might fold this because he would be super nutted. But yeah, I mean, he's just a recreational. And this kind of weird to see A ranks on the $1 stakes. Okay, he's fucking nutted. He's fucking nutted. Maybe he's just a regular and just had strong hands like 2 times. But it was kind of weird, right? So he was min raising blind, blind was blind. Now he's been raising out of like 8 big blinds, and I was like, again. So yeah, but I mean, you see, like I'm very careful. I'm very careful and very sensitive to my opponent's sizings, and also to the stack depth they are doing something with. At some point, you will develop like a spidey sense, right? So like something is wrong. Like why is he doing this? It's kind of smells, yeah, smells like nuts, which is like yeah. You could misunderstand that for sure. Smells like nuts. Okay. Yeah, this is like a very triple barrely flop actually. Because he'll have a lot of like Queen X, 10x, calling flop, then he has a lot of like Queen X, 10x plus gut shot, and then he'll call, and then he'll fold river. But yeah, I mean, if he's just jamming the flop, I have a very easy decision. And yeah, King 9 is one of the best hands to actually barrel there, because we always have some outs to the nuts. Okay. Pocket jacks, going to min raise here and play it post flop. So if he's a recreational, what I tend to do nowadays is I just check to them. I give them the opportunity to spaz it off. He shouldn't have many ace x's. He shouldn't have many 3x's. So I check again, and yeah, like he has very often he just nothing. Thing is, also recreations don't really bluff with nothing. But I mean, let's just see. Maybe he is. But I'm just check calling because he can still have a stronger hand sometimes, like 8-5. Yeah, so I mean, on the flop, I wanted to go broke, but then like the run out was not very clean, so I couldn't go broke anymore. But I think I played it. I played it quite well actually. So Ricky 0-1 jeden. He doesn't has a 9. He doesn't has. Because he would raise probably or donk. I'm going to bet again, very small. I just bet 1 BB. We have 4 big blinds and 6.5. Let him call it 4 again or a 3. Or maybe induce a spaz. But yeah, he's folding. Now we get aces. Let's see if we can win the aces. Should we ISO? Yeah, I mean, even though he's A rank, I just hope he's a fish. Fish never fold here. So I'm going to check it back. Come on, check it back. We are going to slow play. Hopefully he's hitting something. Because on the 9-3 deuce, he's just folding a lot. Oh, we are good. Maybe he's a draw. He's not folding a draw. I bet very small because the opportunity to call a draw, right? Yeah, now on the river, I hope he is a pair. Just 1 pair, not 2. So we can stack him. Question from Descartes Kane. If fish limps on 4 to 6 big blinds heads up, can I ISO all in with hands like queen 2 to queen 5, jack deuce to jack 5? Against population, I think it really depends. Against some recreations, it would be really good. Against some, it would be really bad because they'll just call you with like kind of random hands. But like having a jack or a queen high is usually pretty good to have, right? I mean, he's 6 big blinds, he's 11 big blinds. Should we limp? Should we limp? Is this one of the? Come on, let's get creative. Let's get creative. Just for the stream. Like, I mean, I could raise, but then like, yeah, if I raise, I fold against him. But I can also limp. They don't seem to be like too aggressive here. That's nothing I really do. I wouldn't recommend limping. I'm just having some fun. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly profitable to ISO jam these hands. But what I see nowadays a little bit more is that fish. I mean, I play mainly on Winamax, right? On GG, I really don't have too much population reads yet, but fish tend to fold less against an ISO all in. Like 2-3 years ago, they folded like ridiculous amounts, like 8 big blinds. They folded to ISO all in like 80 big, like 80%. I was ISO jamming just the shit out of them. 7 deuce offsuited. Fuck it, just ISO jam, and I was printing from the big blind. But maybe I overdid it, and the whole population changed their mind. But now they just fold like 60%, right? So that's a different story. So you can't go like too random, right? But I mean, your stronger hands, on the other hand, will now make much more with the ISO jams, and you can still just check back the weak hand. So I think it's even better. It's even better when they just like hold 60%. So yeah, I mean, for sure they are not nutted, right? So if a regular is limping, then queen deuce to queen 5, jack deuce to jack 5, definitely one of the worst jams you can do. Right, we will Max. We have a recreational here. Usually don't play. Yeah, so most people would just check back. I understand it. But I think I play my favorite line, the bet check snap. I bet with the intention to check the turn to bluff catch his river bet, right? So even though this is like, yeah, I mean, I kind of invented this term like smart check, but this I think bet check snap is like also very A7 suited against an Argentinian. Oh, we can min raise. Min raise call against the jam. What? No way I'm betting. No way I'm betting here. No way. It smells like a trap, but let's just check. Let's just check. Let's just check and hope value betting or hitting something. we flop the uber nuts. Let's just check. If he has a king, he's betting, right? Come on, have something. Queen jack. Queen jack would be so nice. Ah. Queen 9. Okay, come on. He's not calling a. I think he's not even calling a 1BB bet. I mean, we are talking about $1 stakes, and he's probably recreational players. They don't call hands like this. They just fold. Like they are no regular. Even some regulars overfold against small bets like blind versus blind. So I don't think recreations will call there. Queen Jack. I think this hand is just strong enough to jam. Like we can ice another lane. We can check it back, but I think this is like he can call like Queen 6 off against an ISO jam. This is what people do. And yeah, I mean it's a strong hand, but still, like I think some people also underestimate like we're just winning 2 big blinds. If we win this almost always, and then when he's calling, I think this hand is not even losing EV. You know what I mean? Like usually when you either jam and there are 2 big blinds in the pot, it's like 2 big blinds plus minus the equity you have. But I think with Queen Jack off, we on average we have more than 50% equity, right? When we're getting called. So I think yeah, no way we are winning this much with the check back. You know what I mean? Like, so good. How's the weather? How's the weather? How's the weather? We are fucking like almost 30 degrees. Really nice outside. And enjoying the weather. So having a nice mojito here. Life's nice. Ooh, 9.8% off. Yeah, I mean, I'm calling, but I'm not thrilled. Like, if people are just fist bump calling here, I think they really don't understand how recreations are playing and about the future AV. King 10 off, yeah, it will make a profit, but it's not as good and as nice as you think because you are so deep. You still have plenty of hands to play, and especially against this player, I didn't really had any reads, right? So yeah, sometimes you're dominating. King 10 off is dominating a little bit, right? But it's not that he's like jamming like 10-5 off or something, right? Maybe weaker king X's, then a lot of ace X's, a lot of like pocket pairs, and then like jack nines, queen 9 kind of hands. I'm not thrilled to get it in like with like 55% as well. Yeah, I mean king 10 is still a call, but it's not like a fist pump call. It's like a okay, I call. Queen for off. Limping. Betting. He's calling especially fast. Definitely not second barrel. Like second barrel from recreationals blind versus blind is insanely low, like super low, like 25 to 30% low. So we only barrel if there's a scare cut on the turn and we have some equity. Like otherwise, I'm just really don't barrel against recreationals blind versus blind. Yeah. Also, even on GG, like if you face a recreational, you still should play a high VPIP blind versus blind, and still try to avoid like the highest variance spots and stuff, right? So maybe jamming a little bit more because you can't you don't have a HUD, right? But don't overdo it. Oh wow, that's sick. That's something you don't really see in spinning goes very often. Like this is like postflop set versus set setups. Maybe heads up when you have like kings with jacks and both are like kind of slow playing or something. But yeah, like you don't see it because usually it's a jam at a call, right? So preflop, yeah, preflop, yes, but postflop, yeah, you have to have a recreational board. Hey, heads up, 12 big blinds. That's sweet. It's a recreation because first he's from UK. People from UK don't have the gold challenge, so they are all recreationals, basically. Can't really play them profitably. Yeah, pocket force is actually a call. I hate it. It's like the king 10 off. But I think king, like, this is still a call. Because we're dominating his ace. Pocket. Fuck. He has pocket jacks open jamming. This is the note I would do probably, and then call a little tighter. Failed. Yeah. I mean, I definitely fold deuces and threes. Pocket fours is very close. Pocket fives, I don't think I fold. We are just dominating the ace deuce, the ace 3, the ace 4. Same for the king axis and then threes and stuff. And yeah, we are flipping against most hands. And then like pocket jacks, I usually would expect to not jam, but to limp or min raise or something. So yeah. Ooh, oh. That's a jack. Good play. We have an ace and an 8. We're calling his jam. He lost the first hand. Now he has like 11.7 big blinds. If he has ace deuce, like he's jamming. So I dominated. If he would be a rag and he would now jam his limp, I would call. If a fish is doing that, if he's going to null and ISO, then it's a fold. But if he's doing a null and ISO with a 2.1 big blind, I think this is a jam because this is. I mean, you might believe this strong, but if he has a very strong hand, he's not going for 2.1. He will be more greedy because, like, this is not a regular sizing. Regulars don't do size. I think ace 8 now is good again. You see how often I like change my mind? Just like small details. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, yeah, we lose. This guy. No, we are not heads up yet. Oh. Yeah, I mean on a I'm actually going to check and call. What's a very fast check? Smells like a 10 or a 9. That shot you have. What the hell is he calling on a flop with and then not bluffing? You. Wow. What was that call? Flop. Hey, I would kind of understand it, even though I wouldn't if he would bluff it at some point, but I was just checking it down. Like, what the hell? Maybe it wasn't. What does he expect? Like, he didn't even have the back of like a backdoor flush draw or something. 8 limping. Yeah, I mean, we are sibbering. Like, if he's calling 3 deuce, then okay, now he's folding. Good. King, nice. Fold, not so nice. 7 big blinds. We are going to jam. Okay, almost even. What rhymes to even? Even. Yeah. Fold, 10-7 off. And or want to do there. Still trying to limp. He seems to be very passive. When someone is passive, we just play relentlessly. All the hands that we have. Doesn't matter really. Deck size. Nice. Oh, we are now a favorite. 7-3 suited. Trying to limp this again, and we are going to c-bet. But if he's betting, so far he was just like very like folding all the time, like a good boy, right? So, oh, ace deuce off. Yeah, actually happy that he's folding. Like, I think if he's jamming, it will be strong. Because so far he didn't jam at all. Very passive and tight. Yeah, I'd call that. Again, I'm not like, even though he has only 4.7 big blinds and we have king queen off, how he's played, I'm not super thrilled about it. But we still dominate like his king jack, king 10, queen 10 kind of hands. But I don't think this is weak. Yeah, like it just isn't. It just isn't, right? Except he has a brain fart. Because recreations also have brain farts here and there. Yeah, and this is how you get feeling for the recreationals. Like you just play a lot and pay attention, and just not play the like autopilot all the time and play the same strategy against regs and fish and stuff. Then you'll just see stuff. You'll just recognize stuff. You'll get a good feeling. You will recognize patterns. Because like yeah, even though every recreational they are very individual, not like regulars, and all the same, right? But um, the patterns are still like repeating itself. Yeah, I mean, old Razik, 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 35 years old. Yes, I think that's a good. Oh, the recreational, no regularized three. The stack depth from the small blind. So him hack, and he seems to be more on the aggressive side. Hop. Oh, 7.5. Oh, he's bringing them all. 9 to suited. We are not going to play this one. Okay, good. Heads up. Yeah, so I think I would already adjust a little bit. I wouldn't play bottom range. I expect the limp to be a little bit weaker, but Jack 8 off plays very well post flop, especially when we just hit trips. Yeah, we're just going into check call mode. Let him do his thing, even though now it would be a suicidal like bluff. I'll still let him do 5, okay? I mean, he has 10-5. He's not calling my bet on the river, so I still gave him the chance to no bet to fold this. I think against him, I'm just folding. 8-6. Go for a limp or a fold. Fold is fine as well. By the way, no way we're doing the 480 gold challenge. Can you even do a challenge when you have the $1? Like you have to do the 8-hour. What are you doing for challenges when you're? Are you playing the $1? Who's playing $1 here? What kind of challenges are you doing? Okay, hit the fours. Yeah, I'm getting crashed on the $1 stakes. What's going on here? Oop. Go on, $5. 5. Don't need deeper ones. Oh, it's also deep. Ooh. Okay. I'm not thrilled about it, but now there's 6 fucking big blinds in a pot. I just hope that I have hold equity a little bit against one of like, or maybe both. Nice. That's so nice. And even if one is folding and I have a flip against the other one, it's a good spot, right? So I'm definitely going with the 5s there. Mitsu from, is it Malta? Does Malta actually have the cross in their flag? I thought it's just like Poland, just like reverse. The Ukraine. Ukraine. Okay, ace deuce, pocket. Wow, come on. This is straight possible. Like, what's going on here? He's bluffing and he's just snap calling? Good to know. We're definitely not going to bluff this guy in a big pot. We still try to bluff him in small pots, though. Going to bet 1 BB. Now I'm going to check back. And now I have him. I have him. Ah, boom in your face. So bad. But we knew he's a calling station. Definitely jamming. Don't make the mistake to do like half like something like min raising or something. All in. All fucking in. Let's fucking go. Such a good river. I think like if I mean if he's pot betting the river, I'm calling because this was my plan. Flop and then do this. Here again, I'm going broke here on a flop. This has so good equity. He can have a weaker he can have like king 6 with a king of clubs. If he has a queen, we have 50% equity. So we are running really good here. He's like 10-3. He's almost drawing that, right? So like if you're folding this hand, then please just stop playing poker, right? So like this equity wise, this is like you have insanely good equity. You have a pair plus a good flush draw, you're just getting it in, even against recreational. Even against recreational. Love it. 10-3. That was a little bit overplayed, I would say. But again, like first hand, right? Jacks, we had already so many information. So that is a calling station, right? So also probably a little bit more on the aggressive side. Oh, this is scary as fuck. How can I don't want to see this picture. Block video. Can I block his picture? I don't want to see this fucking scary. He's from Belarus. Why does he has like a Asian guy wearing a mask? That's very confusing. This is Belarus, right? What is this flag? King 7 suited. What are we doing? What are we doing first then? Now it's default. Again, like if someone is on GG, if someone is from the UK, just make an auto recreational node because they don't have the goal challenge. You can't have rakeback, good rakeback without the goal challenge means that it's like senseless to play there. At least spinning goes, right? So they are all recreationals. 6-4. 10-7 is winning. I don't think he was value betting here. What is going on here again? Like that's very common. Like on the $1 stakes, they just like they don't really have a good sense of hand strength, right? Not absolute, but non like most importantly the relative hand strength. They're just actually just going to call, try to hit a flop, or we can check fold. I mean, 4 big blinds. Rarely someone is doing it with like a king 6 off or something that we heavily. So I want to go all in. It's flopping very well, so I thought just calling is good. Let's limp and hope he's not overly aggressive. The ISOing. And let's also hope he's not donking too much so that we can see bet. Here we go. That's our pot. Let's go. King 7. Yeah, we are definitely going with that now. 7.7 big blinds, hence quite strong. All in. Okay, so we make a mental note. 1 limp fold. Yeah, 3 deuce. Come on. He already gave us 1. Ah. Not a good boy. He's deuce. Hate this. I really don't like that. I'm still going all in. Like ace deuce should be good enough. Should be good enough. But I'm not loving it, but okay. 10-7. I don't have an aggressive fish. For sure never folding the ace deuce. Of course it was more like a saturation. But yeah, against some players it would be very, very awkward situation. But against him, of course, it's getting in. We're getting it in, but we are also never like dominating him like heavily, right? With the ace deuce off, because it's ace deuce. What do you want to dominate with ace deuce? You're just flipping all the time. Ooh, that will be a deep one. Honestly, let's open another one. Out and that. And then we can probably I haven't tested it yet. Is it working? Yeah, it is. Nice. Okay. Let's play 2 tables for a little while. I think it's kind of getting a little boring if we have like a 10x. Okay. Yeah, so people are asking like what chippy are you can expect. I would be very surprised if you can't do at least like 30 or so. And so this week, end of this week, I'm going to stream again, and this time it will be the $3 stake. So we can see comparison. So far, like I think everyone recreational. King 6, full 15 big blinds. I would check back, but I think with 12, I'm going to ISO jam. This would be profitable. Hmm. But I think betting is fine as well. Like if he's raising, I'm actually heavily folding. Let's just go for it. Okay, we have a straight, but we want to get called by very weak hands. I'm definitely not raising. I don't see a hand. I actually think he can sometimes have a better hand still. Some fools. Oh. Can still bluff. Ooh, okay. Same hand, but better. I mean, not on the river. Preflop. Okay, 6-3. We are back the back and easy all in. Yeah. Let me know. Do you want to continue with 2 tables or should we switch to table again? You guys prefer. Very dry board. Definitely going to do the float bet. Very powerful, very profitable. But if someone is check calling, usually I just give up. Here we could have the opportunity to just bet whatever, but he was just calling very fast. Going for a check and then maybe a bet on the river. So try, well, not too big. Enough, just trying to fold out the jacked hands, these kind of hands, right? Oh, we have 4 big blinds. Go all in. I think we can go all in. Hey, if like he's going all in, he's folding, then we are in a pretty good spot. See? Dominating. Nice. And raising the king and the 9. Who's smoking here? Smoking is not allowed. Okay, 5. I mean, it's not the best card, but not worried too much. And again, a lot of draws possible. I don't love this card. I'm still going all in. If he's, yeah, I mean, if we can 9x's, he can have ace 3, queen 3, king 5, whatever. So many. But for value here on the river, and this was the worst card in the deck. Ah, okay. So he was slow playing, not jamming himself. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, why am I jamming the river? I mainly jam the river because people, especially recreationals, they have a very strong tendency to just jam when they got there, right? So I just expected him to have a flush or something like a straight when yeah, that you jam it self, so he will end up with having a lot of one per hands and they will still call my jam. So even though I got now called from the nuts basically, I still very confident and this is a very good jam on the river. Not much luck finding Baldarion on ones. Bruh, like the pool is huge. You have 274 players currently playing. And the thing is, they are not really multi-tabling too much, right? So you probably have like 100 something players playing, and I'm playing only 2 tables. The probability of finding me at the ones now, very little, very little. Also, you have to keep in mind I have a delay, right? So you would need to time it very well. Like I mean it's not impossible, but the probability of facing me very low. Yeah, definitely limping and c-betting here. Very bored, very dry, but I mean, what should I barrel again? Against random loose floats, yeah, maybe. I just don't expect this. Good, only 12 big blinds, definitely going to jam. The stream also running on YouTube, or is it only running on? Kind of feels like everyone. Only Twitch is online here. What is going on here? He's betting half pot. We have a mid pair plus a flush draw. I don't love it. Yeah, I kind of maneuvered myself into this bad situation. Like I called the flop, of course, right? And then I called the turn because I have a mid pair plus flush draw. Now the odds, I get 4-1. I need to be good in 20% of the time, so I just hope he's doing it. Even I mean I don't see, but I don't have to be good very often here. This was an insanely sick value. What the fuck? Like 10-9. This is so good. He fucking got me. But if he's doing it with the well, okay, I don't expect this. If he's doing it with the 10-9, maybe he's doing it with the 10-6, right? So who knows? Maybe he has the occasional bluff. I hope. So the odds were just very. Yeah, recreations can be random sometimes. And when the pot is big and you have a hand that is not like very obviously a fold, then you kind of have to call because the mistake of making a bet fold is way bigger than the mistake of making a bet call. It's because the pot is already. Yeah, let's just. A limp would be an option for sure. Especially when I have some read, and limp this of like muscle memory fold. I think on the ones you can probably get away raising this. Five. Calling a min raise, but not more than that. Definitely not calling an all in. Off. Play this hand. For a check. Nope. Not a jam from the button. Hmm. Back 4. No. Can I card that? I mean, we are calling his on. Sure. 2 big blinds, we are calling everything. We're just priced in. Nice, we are even ahead. Uh, and 3 and folding. Okay. First hand, pretty big raise. So, okay. So going to raise small with a suited ace. Oh, nice. Oh, that will work out. Not a good flop. Just going to check. Check again. Yeah, I think we're calling this. I'm very fair. I'm very positive we are good here. If he doesn't has 10-8, queen is checking twice, not 9. Yeah, but he's betting usually turn. I don't think. I think I'm good in. It's like 10-8 or nothing. Kind of feels like it. Yeah. It was like take a hammer, trying to go through the wall, and I think most people would probably fold my hand. So I don't hate it. Yeah, like if you just play 2 tables and you can think through it, then you make these kind of folds. Yeah, definitely second barreling, calling, and now we hope that river that he's calling with the worst hand. No, calling. I mean, the 4 is pretty. Deuce. Calling against the X. 7-5. On the more on the aggressive side, so nice. Like to see that. Hope he's not betting too big. I mean, I think it's a profitable call, but I'm still going to fold because we. Right, so 12 big blinds. I think I will get into a very favorable situation against him often enough. Make the fold. I'm actually going to bet. Like, yes, he's aggro, but I also think that my aggression now will just shut him down and looks very strong. So they kind of feel these kind of things as well. As yeah, just jamming myself. With a 10-9, it's a like a worst possible hand to get called from. I'm limping this against many players, but here after the second check we can very safely go for a bad bet. I always increase the sizing on the on the river. I mean, my range research just showed me that this like the most profitable sizing. Of course, depends on the spot and stuff, but yeah, 8-6 off. I think GTO is probably a fold, but I'm definitely calling here because he'll just overplay hands massively. Okay, so if he's jamming or pot betting, I would be like happy to get it in. But if he's just betting 1BB, I'm kind of scared to be honest. This is scary sizing. Yeah. Scary, but we have a mid pair plus bet shot. He can still be random. So we're getting it in, but I expect him to have many overpairs here as well. All random hands, right? I mean, that's why we can't fold, but I mean, usually players are really like this, right? So they bet big and they just have like random 2 cards, but then they just start betting 1BB into 5 or 6, and then what the fuck? Like, this is strong. But yeah, good. Doing it off, and on a turn, he was playing his hand. Yeah, we are priced in here. And 6, and going all and in. All in. Yeah, calling the queen jack for sure. And it's fine. I'm not unhappy for that situation. 9-7. Let's still try to lamp. It's a profitable jam, but avoid high variance situations. Possible. Not cool. What is he checking back? The problem is they will check back more stronger hands than regulars, for example. Right? So, I'm going to check now. And if he's not checking, I'm going all in. I'm folding out the 5. Sometimes I'm folding even out the jack. That's scary as fuck. So, bluff. He's calling a 5. Ay. I thought I mean, usually people are following this, I think. Hello. Syntax. What's up, buddy? How you doing? What I do is here, I'm going to check. Check again. Hitting trips. Going all in. I've suited. Definitely going all in here. Yeah. Oh. Nice. I mean, not really, but we take it. Take it. Prefer to lose against the recreations. Yeah, this deep I just ISO small. Betting small on the flop. And I actually keep betting one. I still have a weaker hands. Now on the river that king I jam for value. He can have a weaker king as well. Or I can check, but then I think if I jump he can still call Jack 10, Jack 9. We saw like a weird call the last time, right? I think an ace will raise very often. A check is an option as well, but yeah, I kind of like the jam. Okay. Could be super strong, could be super random and weak. I think our hand is good to just call and it's something like this. And yeah, yeah. Oh, ooh, yeah. Doing fine. How are you, buddy? Are you doing a challenge or why back at the ones? No, I'm just streaming. I mean, I'm just streaming where I think people can learn something and improve, right? So that's why I'm streaming on the ones and then on the threes and then maybe on the fives. So I'm just I actually never really stream my game, right? So I play GG, I play I play like 20s and 50s, sometimes 100s, but I don't have the status yet, so I only played the 100s when I had still a high PVI. But I also play a lot of Winamax, right? But when I stream the low stakes, like fives, tens, these are not my usual stakes. Not my usual stakes. Pocket sixes to jam. Yeah, the good thing is recreationals are the same everywhere. It is. It is how it is. Maybe not at the 250s or 200s or whatever, but even on the 100s, the recreationals may be a little bit more aggressive, but I mean, on average, they're just the same, right? So when you look this stream, and even if you are like a high stakes player, you can learn something, because like the game against recreationals is just what drives the most. I think it should be very, very valuable for. Ah, you failed to complete the challenge, the 480 challenge. Damn. Okay. Okay, so 8 hour for 2,400 points. Like on the ones, you can't do a single challenge, right? Who's making 2,400 points on the ones? How many points are you even earning? Damn. 8 points? How many points are you making on the one? 50s you're making. How many points? 800 on average or something? 8 points on the ones. Yeah. Thank you. Not doing any challenge. Okay, on the 9. If we check, does he have many bluffs? Nah, I'm putting myself. 2 pairs. And 9. He can have a 4. He can have, as I said, even 1 per hand. That's why I never bluff on like 4-card straight boards, because they just call random shit. Yeah. And I'm also going Vega. Really betting my straight there, right? Okay, good luck, buddy. Beating the ones can be surprisingly tough. you think so? Nah, come on. Like, it's heaven. Heaven. But I have to say, like on GG, the recreationals are a little bit they seem to be a little bit more aggressive than like the average like Winamax guy, right? Recreational. They seem to be more passive. So it's a little bit of a difference, I would say. For those who play the $1 stakes, what is the best option among the mines to earn some extra money? Yeah, that's a very good question. That's what I asked, right? So I think you can't do any gold mine, to be honest. Because in 1 hour you can't do 480 points, except you play like a lot of tables. And even the 8-hour challenge, you would need to play like a trillion tables. Like honestly, like if you play 6+ tables on the $1 stakes, you're doing something wrong, I think, because like why should you? You should improve. You should go up in stakes. You should focus on a lot of things. So doing this with 6 tables is like it's mind blowing. Like I moved up in stakes playing 2 fucking tables. Till I was at the 50s. Back in the days it was 60s. And then I added like a 3rd table, and I was like super bad at 4 tables. Like this is a development, right? Nowadays, I don't know, like people can do it faster and faster and can play more tables, but like nowadays, like everyone is just rushing to play like a trillion tables. But then I think it's just not really good for your development. Like on the $1 stakes, I would say fuck it. Like it doesn't fucking matter. Just focus on improving. Just focus on learning the game. Focus on your GPV. Focus on try to exploit the recreationals, different type of recreationals, figuring the game out, learning the rules. I don't know, like whatever. But don't focus on the rake back, right? Focus on the rake back if you reach the $10 stakes, whatever it is, right? But till then, just don't fucking care. That's really not important at all. 9-8, dry board. That for sure. Even against Brazilians. Yeah. Playing. With jamming. Technique suited. Beautiful hand. If he's jamming, I'm still going to fold. Way too deep to waste tournament. Yeah. I folded it already once, but I think on the waste these kind of hands. Okay. I mean, he can be totally random, so I'm definitely just going to call, give him the opportunity to do some weird shit. and going to bed, but also not too big, but also not too small. Like half pot is good. Let him call like maybe a draw, or maybe pair that he now hit. Yeah, folding. Folding and queen 6. He's a little bit more on the aggressive side. 6.8 is fine. Like queen deuce, I would probably still limp, but queen I think is good enough. Also, the blinds are already 30-60. King 9, I would have called. 10-8 suited. Go. Vamos. 5 is a fold against the jam. Really limping. Definitely limping and using. That's another good flop, but I mean, he can have a queen. Yeah. No, it's very unlike. Just checking back again because I think I have huge fault equity. Yeah. The jack is not good because the jack is beating me. Do I still value bet? I still value bet because, I mean, he can call me with king high. That's not much worse that he can call, but maybe maybe he finds something that he can call me with. Ace deuce. Win. We win. Somebody watching the NBA. That's really nice job. San Antonio again. What? Actually, I think it's very. Yeah, not GTO wise. GTO wise, it's not close at all. I think the reality against recreational. 8-5, just going to fold. Just min raising, folding to a jam, but I think this hand plays well post flop. Yeah, not betting a 1BB or like small, just like 2 big blinds because like all sort of draws. I go over 3 streets, still not going to bet too big because all of his gut shots now have really little. I am also having a jack. And yeah, definitely calling. Like, yes, we are tight, but not so tight that we fold the queen jack here. He can have draws, he can have a weaker queen. He can even have like a6. You know what I mean? Like, no way we are folding. Yes, this happens sometimes, and yeah, raises are strong, but top pair with a good kicker is going to fold here, even on the $1. These recreations can just be too random for. Also, too slow play. Slow play. Slow playing too much as well. Everyone is raising like. Okay, déjà vu. Let's see. Kind of same spot. Hit a good two, good two pair. Then we are going for a half pot again here. He's jamming. We are calling again. 4 is really not the best card here. Proving a little bit, but the queen jack is just strong enough. He can have jack 8, jack 10, 7, 8 and stuff, and the odds are very good. We are beat. We are beat. Yes, king deuce. We win, right? As easy as that. 9, 8, 6 big blind. Like sometimes it kind of feels uncomfortable, right? But then you just like that's the best decision, and then you just do it. Jack 9. Like people will flame me if I fold. uh, don't tell anyone against reg. If you're a regular, you can't take advantage of it there. Sure. He seems to be very tight and passive so far. What is this? Uruguay? Like the flag promotion, like where when there's on Winamax when there's a World Cup or something, that's always the best because you're learning some flags. Yeah, he's check raising. It's the second time, so I'm definitely just going to call. Not folding. Doesn't matter what's coming. Even this card, I don't definitely call. Oh, come on. Like that was so random. So random. Like I did it. I just called it down because it was the second check raise, like within like 2 or 3 hands, and then kind of doesn't feel something was off again, right? So this is like Spidey senses again. By the way, if you start playing like a trillion tables from the $1 stakes onward, this is something that you will never develop because you're never thinking deep enough in situations, thinking about your opponent's hands, not ranges. Don't think about fucking ranges against fish. Just think about their hands, right? And then like you're never developing this like this feeling. I don't know. Larry, hi. 6 tables on $1. How many buy-ins do you think you recommend is healthy? I said it already a couple minutes ago. I would recommend not playing 6 tables. If you do, then I would say $100. Fine. I mean, $100. Like if you go broke, you have a good chippy V. Let's say you have 28 chippy V or something, and you go broke. And I would say just, if possible, just reload, right? Because then, like, you're good enough, right? You should go up in stakes and not play like way too low stakes. So, yeah, I would say that's fine. But again, like 6 tables, I don't know, man. For me, if I would have just begin playing, and if someone is playing $1 stakes, it's probably not that experienced. 6 fucking tables, 6 at once, and you want to make good decisions? Like when there's everything going on, you don't have a heart and you want to focus on different player types? Like, how the fuck is this possible? The only thing what's happening is you are just developing super bad fucking habits, right? You're just playing autopilot from the $1 stakes. How the hell do you ever want to get good? When you are not like zoning out, thinking about the game, getting a good understanding, how to recreate, how to like play against all the different type of recreationals and right. The only thing what's happening is that you are getting, at the best case, to a brain dead $10 grinder who is barely beating the game, who's making 2 or 3K per month, right? That's what you are getting when you're starting with like a lot of tables playing low. So as I said, in my opinion, just fuck rakeback, just focus on the game, focus on getting better, try to get a little bit obsessed on improving, get into our Discord, get the level 1 or whatever, post hands, try to get better, get a study group, and so on, right? And then when you are playing, bruh, come on, that's like stupid as the other guy. Like I'll just fuck you up here with on the ace. What are you donking here? You have nothing. You just have nothing at all. Yes, have ace four. Now I'm looking stupid. Come on. How can you play ace four like that? Nah, but you know what I mean. Like, I mean, no offense, right? I mean, that's what people are doing nowadays, and I'm always getting like, why? I don't get it. How can we know our chippy V if we are only playing on GG? That's a very good question. So you can download the hands when you're going to your poker craft. You can download your hands, and then you can upload the hands to something like Hand to Note or Poker Tracker, right? So one of these programs usually, and then you can see your chip EV. And this is very important. You need to know if you're a winner, because like you could have 30 chip EV and losing like $200, and then you think you're shit, you're dog shit. You think you don't beat the game because you lost some money, right? But you're actually crushing it, right? Then what you should do is you should probably deposit $500 and play $3 stakes. You know what I mean? Like join a pool or whatever. But like you need to know your chip EV, not the actual results. You know what I mean? So it's getting dicey. So yeah, I highly recommend getting one of these. Thanks so much. Yes, let's go. Thanks, buddy. Yes. So PokerCraft. It's the little one. I show it. It's this one. You have to click here, PokerCraft. Okay, and then yeah, then you can download your hands, and then you can put it into Poker Tracker, and then you see your chip EV. Still limping, still c-betting. Yeah, so he was donking. If someone is donking, usually they're weaker. We just have four big blinds in pot. Don't expect much fault equity here. So what I do here now is I check. I hope there's like a scary card. If he's checking again, I just jam. This is a bad card. On pad boards, they don't. So I'm just going to check it back. It's a 4 or a deuce. Or a queen 6, okay. Oof. Very vicious. Yeah, we have basically. Yeah, again, like he's calling on a flop. Just gender about 5 or a queen. Can't let go. This thing to play a lot of tables can be a trap, thinking on leaderboards. But on the other hand, we can play not well and stay frustrated. Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, all this leaderboard grind, like, yes, I know. Like, look, there's two type of players, I think. They're the players who can just open the tables, grind all day long. They are satisfied with playing the big game. They are winning a shit ton of money because they can play 8 hours, 12 tables, and they have like mediocre chip EV. They are probably mediocre players, but they earn a lot of money, right? They're probably, I don't know, like they're earning more than I do. But like, I'm sure I'm better at the game, 100%. But I mean, who is better at the game? The one who's earning more, or the one who understands the game more and has a higher GPU? Debatable, I would say. Debatable. But the thing is, who is more happy to play the game? Who is enjoying the game more, right? Some people love this shit, right? They love grinding, grinding it out, a lot of action, and boom, 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 boom all day long. They can do it for years. I can't. I tried so many times. It's no fucking fun at all. I'm actually jamming here. You can just see bad. 7, it's short. It's unfortunate. So you decide for yourself, right? Both options are good. I'm still okay at multitabling. For me, like I play 8. That's a lot of tables for a lot of players, right? But for me, this is where I can still do my thinking. And when I play on Winamax, I can still use my heart and I go deep into the players' minds and stuff, right? So this is what I enjoy. This is what I like. I can still improve. But bruh, I'm playing poker for 20 years, right? So for most players, this will be more like 4 tabling or 5 tabling, whatever, right? So don't mimic the players just because they say, yeah, you have to play a lot of tables. Yeah, maybe that's true at some point, right? But first learn the game. First learn the game. And then decide what you enjoy. Then, because learning to multi-table is a process. You can get better, but you have to get better without losing too much EV, right? So you still need to have a decent chip EV. Otherwise, honestly, like I'm playing 8 tables. I'm pretty sure I'm having a higher hourly than most guys playing 12, 30, 15, whatever tables. So it doesn't has to be that increasing the multi-tabling is also increasing your hourly. It's not true for everyone, right? No, that's me 12 tables, 25 cents, 6 max. But now go up, I think, isn't really enjoyable, so I need chain. It's very valuable. Thank you, buddy. That's what we are here for. That's why I'm doing these kind of streams. I really want to help you guys. Yeah, I really enjoy this kind of stuff. Okay, so we bet the flop. He's calling. And now this is the perfect spot for a bet check snap, because if he was random on the flop, he will bluff the river. We'll snap it off. This is highly, highly over bluffed. Can have a deuce. Yeah, he can have a flop. Can also be random. This is ugly as fuck. I mean, this was my plan. This was my plan. It do very unlucky. So fucking say no bluff. Let's do one for the stream. Alex, stupid Alex. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. This is what I mean. Just a little bit of range away. Doesn't feel good. Like in the moment, you don't want to look stupid and stuff, right? Well, I mean, it was just like logical. It was just fucking logical. Even a 2x pot jam. I mean, yeah, if he has a deuce, I look stupid as fuck, but I think it was 6-7. We can jam 6 point. Mine's already 2040. Trying to flip against the $1 field is a long-term loss. The best strategy would be to steal their chips little by little and go all in to knock them out. Nah. Look, we don't want to play high variance poker. We want to play low variance poker. Not like going all in, like we want to be tight. We want to be picking our spots, right? So like we want to grind them down slowly but clearly, right? We want to avoid like the huge variance spots. We just want to basically, yeah, like grind them down, limping, c-betting, min raising, c-betting, like winning all the small pots, and then we have a good hand, and then they gift it to us, right? So more or less like this. So I'm just not raise calling like a queen 10 suited, because like I have 15 big blinds. This is a very long game you have to play against me. You know, like, I can imagine like he's in a fucking prison with me. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to escape, but I'm not letting him. I'm just grinding him down very slowly. Very, very fucking slow. I mean, against regulars, this would be such a call, like super easy spot, highly overbluffed. But yeah, here against a recreational, I'm just going to fold. You see, like, yeah, in the other spot, I'm calling like a 2x over bet jam, but it didn't make any sense. But this is like a different story. This is just like a limp and then bet and bet. Yeah, not good. Like this is way stronger than before. Because in the other spot, I knew when I checked back the turn, this is where population is over bluffing a lot, right? So that's why I did it in the first place. Check back on the turn. But here they are not over bluffing the second barrel with the pot bet. Checking back is okay. With the king 5 off, we can't do much for an ice jam. That's fine for us. Is he mad that you lost with the worst hand? Not sure if serious. Yeah. I don't love it, but you see, like he seem to be running. He can have queen deuce now. Yeah. That's why you need to adjust, right? So queen and suited against some players who I think are tight. I'm at fault at 12 big blinds and long game to go. But then just like a very we need to adjust fast, right? So he seemed to be kind of random, so we just do it like that. Next time I wouldn't fold to 10-8 as well. Because he's more on the aggressive side. Attacking, not a very good board structure, especially against two players. Jack, we grit. Okay. Yeah. He has a little bit of equity. Nah. King 6. Limp and attacking. Check it back. Check it back. Ah, no, it's not a straight. Doing that. And he can call me with 4. And just jamming the deuces. Getting some folds. Oh. Getting the 10 deuce. Bet. Oh, nice. Okay. Only calling this. Okay, why is he now getting a little bit tighter? At least it feels like it. Maybe because I'm ahead. He's playing for his last $1. Yeah, king 3 off. I see a lot of calls. Like with a hand like shitty as this. Like, just fold. 8 big blinds. So much to play. And you want to call the flip. By the way, I love this. Like, ring. On GG, it's so good. Having a good hand feels so good on GG. Boom. So, Michi from Poland. Co mi robimy? What are we doing? Let's check. And open and straight draw. Check, and let's hope he's betting small or nothing at all. A bet is kind of scary. Hitting a straight is very straightforward and obvious. Nice. Even when the board pairs, here that's if he has overcards, it's very scary. Not pro bets, or at least to bet turn and rivers, and we can improve. Ah, nice. I think we called him in. Ooh, it's getting ugly. Getting ugly. Getting ugly. This is like one of the sports I can have a lot of equity. I can have very little equity. Okay, so let's say he has, I don't know, even an ace without a heart, I have a lot of equity. If he has an ace with the heart, I have very little. we call one. We call one and hope. Honestly, I think I'll bet small. Don't want. I just. He's raising me. I'm just toast. I don't think like people don't really bluff it. Don't really bluff this. Like some do, but then you feel it. You feel this is like the player who will bluff this. I mean, I don't know. Let's just give it. We tried. We tried to see a cheap showdown. We couldn't. Yeah, 12 big blinds. I'm not thrilled about that, but it's all with it. Really not thrilled about but we win. No, fuck no. That was too early. Bruh, he got us on the fucking river. On the river. Hey, alas. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, so I think we wrap it up. Oh, that's wrong. We wrap it up. Yeah, I will do another one. I will do another one on, I think, Saturday. I will announce it. Then we will play the $3 stakes. So moving up the stakes, we will take a look. So on the $1 stakes, I think 95% were recreationals, 5% were regulars who don't read. So an experienced player, I think I would make probably 35. I think normal players, I think like 25. 25 plus should be possible. And if you paid a little bit attention, then you saw I am limping more than maybe even our free charts, right? So I think there will be a lot of opportunities to get away. Limping shitty hand. There's some more. And yeah, again, like please don't play too many tables. Stakes, learn the game, focus on the game. Don't focus fucking rate. Who cares about an additional dollar that an hour or something, right? If you're playing $1 stakes, you're not earning anything anyways, right? So it's just for fun and just for learning the game. How much is a good chippy V in this level? I don't know, like 30. 30 probably. Good, I would say good is over 25. Really good is over 30. Something like that. Under 20, you should be worried.